Hi. How is everyone today? Teacher is who? Wow, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Okay. Well, when you see the advert, I wear spectacles because I like, who doesn't care about their looks, huh? Okay, so I will tell you about the notes later. Okay, I will feature what I'm going to show you first. Then at the end of the day, then I will tell you what I'm going to do with the notes. So, so many of you, have you all taken your breakfast? Let me see, Hello, hi. Wow, spaghetti. Okay. So, continue. Okay, so how many of you are first timer here? Okay. And how many of you are Form 3 going Form 4? And how many of you are Form 4 going Form 5? Please type if you are Form 3 going Form 4, you put Form 3. And Form 4 going Form 5, you put Form 4. I want to see whose voice is louder, Wow, rah, yeah. Roll calling. Form 4. Oh, Form 4 going Form 5. Form 3 honeymoon, no? Hey, Form 3, I judge your friends. Form 3 people. Hey, your voice is not loud enough. The Form 4 are stronger voices. Come on. Rah. Form 3 to Form 4. Okay. So actually Form 3 this year quite relaxed. Do you see that your Form 3, the Form 3 this year and the Form 5 this year are the very, very special batch. Of course, the Form 4 is also very special. These three are very special. Why? Form 3, your batch is the only batch that no need to do PT3. Straight away can go up to Form 4. And then Form 4, you are very special because you are the first batch who has the new KSSM syllabus. And then Form 5 is the only in the history that SPM postponed twice. Hey, you don't think that you should think positive, Brenda? If not, it's not that you are the guinea pig or the pai lao su. It's because if you guys are the first batch, normally it's not that difficult. The benchmark is lower. 18. Who is 18 years old take SPM? Who? Why? Why we need you 18 years old take SPM? Got special. Too many already. SPM 2020 people. This year from 5-1. Yeah lah. Okay, connected. So, for those who have attended Form 3 going to Form 4 and Form 4 going to Form 5, I bet many of you already had some kind of online classes, whether from the school classes or also from the other tuition online classes. So welcome here, welcome to TransLife Education. It's a very good morning to have you all here. Okay, so now, before I start going, I will take you an overview. So you can see that today I'm talking about the overview with Teacher Sharmaine. So, and then I will, first thing, overview, because honestly speaking, at maths, although it looks like it has changed, it hasn't changed that much, okay? And then I also will discuss with you, all the Form 4 students, what is your pain point, so that Form 3 going to Form 4 students will understand how your seniors feel like, and you can do preparation. And then you also have a glimpse of how my notes are like. So that's why later I will tell you what you're going to do with if there is any handout, what you're going to do with it. Okay? So actually from some of you, they give me the feedback, teacher, you light up my heart again. Ed Maths was once a subject that I wanted to put down, but now you motivated me. I want to take this subject up again. So to us, it's a very good encouragement. So I hope that whoever who has fear about Ed Maths, or whoever who feel that it's very far to reach, a star that is very far to reach, I want to shorten the distance from your hands to the star. Okay? Wow, ML is easy. Vectors, oh my God. What you mean? Okay, BH, why you say I look very young? I am very young, ma. No need look one. Oh, Chua say MS is hard. No lah, MS is soft. So I'm very, very Auntie Helen, you know, Uncle Roger. Yeah. Oh, Yanzi, thank you, thank you. This is one of the students. Yanzi is one of the students who is taking my subject, and then she said, I'm really, because my tagline is always make maths easy, you know, making maths simple. No lah, hey, no dirty words here, huh? Okay. Or else I send you home fried rice, you go home fried rice, okay? Okay, let's start. Now, this is for the Form 3 student, this is a glimpse of your future. So, the Form 4, you also have a glimpse of your future about the Form 5 syllabus. Now, Form 4, now PT3 student had learned about functions, but it's actually the beginning, the definition of function, and you also learn how to plot the graph. But that will be extension. Plotting the graph will be in modern maths, but after that, the introduction of what is function will continue to Ed Maths functions, right? So, and then chapter 2 is quadratic function. Now, from the KBSM syllabus, it was split into two topics, which is quadratic equation and quadratic function. But for you guys, it will be combined. It will be combined. So actually, your one chapter 2 is actually 2 chapters of the old syllabus. So, okay, why today didn't wear orange? No orange. Uncle Roger didn't give me money to buy orange shirt. Okay, so we will explain in Malay. Sanjan, do you understand simple English? Because the terms here is in English. So quadratic equation is basically how to say, persamaan quadratic, then fungsi quadratic, you know, it's the terms lah. But in normal colloquial language, I will be using English. Okay. 没有 up 吗？有 up。没有没有。Okay. Okay. So don't ask about notes here first. Here you focus. Don't worry about the notes first. Okay. Don't worry about notes. Here you look at what you're gonna focus for today. What is your best takeaway? So chapter 2 is a combination of chapter 2 and chapter 3. So dari dulu KBSM punya syllabus, dia adalah dari 2 topik. Dia sudah combine, dia sudah gabung. So now the new Form 4 is a combination, all right? So that means this chapter 2 is a super long chapter. It's the super long chapter. And then chapter 3, system of equation in the old syllabus is simultaneous equation. So your new syllabus, actually the new add-on is this one, the system of equation in three variables. So the system of equation in 3 variables, actually, if you use the new calculator, I will show you the new calculator. In maths class later, I also will show you the technique of using the new calculator. I will be promoting, but I will only allow the oldest this is the newest, this is the oldest. After that, right, we will have a collaboration with Casio people. They will come over here and then we will do a feature on the calculators, how to fully make use. Trust me, you get this calculator, you will never regret. You can see a very, very high jump in your results. Okay? Translife will sell the calculator, and it is definitely genuine one, because you know what? I try Shopee and I buy one. I want to compare. I see Shopee why so cheap? 140 ringgit can get, you know. And popular you buy 80 over ringgit, you know. So it's like, why have 50% difference at the price? So then I buy lor, I just want to test lor. Then my student buy from the bookshop. Then I put side by side. Actually, I took some picture, but I don't know whether I delete it or not. But I still have the fake one. So I got the fake one, and I also got ended up this is the original one. So I buy another one. So I have many calculators in my house, you know. It's just like, you know, YouTuber, when they feature about, oh, new MacBook, new Huawei, new, they will buy a lot. So I will buy a lot also. Then I will tell you, it's the best that you buy the genuine, because first of all, the button and then some of the things I press are not consistent one, you know, the fake one. That was like, wow, if exam happen like that, then how the student, because they want, it's just the same as teacher, you know. If you want to, how to say, I want to give a simile like that, okay? You think Gordon Ramsay crazy or not? Just answer me. Gordon Ramsay crazy or not? Gordon Ramsay crazy, right? Right? So if let's say your school teacher comes out with crazy questions, you need another crazier teacher to tackle those questions, right? So this is the crazier teacher here. So Gordon Ramsay is crazy, right? But he can win nasi lemak. And then his egg fried rice, Uncle Roger can say good. You know? So these are people who are crazy people, but got stuff inside one. So same as the calculator, get the genuine one, don't get the fake one. Teacher also choose the choose the crazier one, because the crazier teacher will tell you how to tackle crazy questions. If you like KBAT question and you worry and you have fear about KBAT questions, no fear, because the crazy teacher already go through all the KBAT questions already. So I can even come out crazier question, because you must know what is the objective of coming out the questions. Okay, so yeah, so it's like that. Isn't it true? Fact ma, like Gordon Ramsay all the way come to Malaysia for a nasi lemak competition and he won. Hey, he never grew up in Malaysia. How many meals we eat more nasi lemak than he eat nasi lemak, right? Okay, so the chapter 3, systems of equation, you can use this calculator and tackle it. Okay, you can use this calculator and tackle it. And then in quadratic equation, when you today's at maths, I would not cover about maximum minimum point. So I will give you an overview. There are some things I will share with you that you don't see in school. But for quadratic, I will teach it in my regular classes. This calculator can almost do everything. Whichever students have fear in completing the square, how many of you find that it's difficult to do completing the square? Can bring, so many students ask me whether they can bring this calculator or not. Can. So we checked already, can bring the new calculator. This is not programming. This is not programming. This one can use, okay? So whoever has fear, the Form 4 students, if you fear that you do completing the square wrong, this is your new palpay. This is your new baby, okay? You will use this in exam. No matter how you do wrong, you will know whether you do wrong. This calculator, you save your back, you support you lah. You don't worry lah. I don't use Olympia all the time. I use Casio. I'm promoting Casio FX 570EX. Can you see? Can see blur or not? Focus already. Can see just now focus. I don't know why now not focus. Can do like that, like YouTuber. Oh yeah, it works, YouTuber. FX991 is solar one ma. Solar one can lah. As long as it's this model, because what you can see is the menu here got a lot of function. A list of function, you know. A list of function. MS, I don't think so. MS, I don't think so. Okay, just get this one, okay? Because you see Translife already got 5% on stationery, at least. And then if you introduce friend here, you can use your e-wallet and deduct your calculator, right? E-wallet can deduct calculator, stationery, right? Study MS memang need to use calculator. You're not my age lah. My age no calculator lah. Everything manual. You're not my age lah. Your age all got calculator. How much? I think if I'm not mistaken, in Popular lah, I quote Popular's price lah, 86 somewhere there. Genuine one lah. Shopee one don't lah. Because I demonstrate already. I go and find out, why Shopee so cheap I buy. And then the manual book also kurang juga. Translife leh, Translife I have to give you update later. Definitely cheaper than Popular, Mr. Ari say. But you don't stay away far away in US lah, okay? You stay in Malaysia lah. Okay. No lah, won't be that little. Okay, so chapter 3, you can use the calculator. Chapter 4, indices, surds, and logarithm. Now, later I will show a disclose of my personal formula that is not in the book, but you can use it in exam. And or I don't want to say shortcut lah. I always like to, if you saw my advert, right, YouTube advert, I know students' pain point is, the biggest pain point is, you did careless mistake and you don't know you did careless mistake. Am I correct? 2 pain point, not enough time, okay? If not enough time because you know how to do, but you're too slow, or too much time because you don't know how to do at all. So you can sleep. The third one is you did careless mistake already, you cannot detect, or you did careless mistake already, you detect, you don't have time to change. So this is your pain point, I know. So that's why in my technique of teaching, I like to give you more than one method. You know why? We are human being has sometimes our lifestyle change nowadays, you know. It's like we have so many subjects, we have too many activities. Sometimes we also like very attached to gadgets. Sometimes we did not let our brain rest. So sometimes 2 times 3 you write 5, or I say again, 2 times 3 you write 5, right? 0 times 1 you write 1, right? Did that ever happen to you? Right? You see 1,000 times, also you think you're right one. You never know that you're wrong. Am I right? So you need a second brain, you need a second brain, okay? Or you need a second method to counter check. Second method means totally different one. I cannot say 100% all the question have second method lah. But if I tell you 80% of the question have second method, are you happy or not? You tell me you're happy or not? If 80% of the question, I give you second method, you think good enough or not? Nobody can give you 100% all the question got second method one. You don't tell me 2 plus 3 is 5, you got second method lah. Yeah, you are happy or not? So these are the technique from experience of teaching. And I will teach you how to say, train yourself to do mental calculation. Until what level? Mental calculation until what level? I remember there's many times when I'm driving, suddenly my student call me, Cher, how to do this question? Then I'm driving, I don't have pen, don't have pencil, don't have paper, right? Then I just say, oh, what did you write? Then in my head, then I already can tell him next time what you write, next time what you write, next time. That is how I train my mental calculation. Then Why is that important? Because when you're doing the exam paper, before you write the next line, you already can tell what you're writing. And sometimes the techniques is, if you can, I teach you the techniques, when you do the questions, right, you can type first in the calculator while waiting, because some difficult one, like from 5-1, like the chapter 2 and 3, differentiation and integration, you can type in the calculator first and take a while. It take a few seconds to run. It's like your computer, it take a few seconds to run, because those are sophisticated questions. Then you can continue do and then wait for the answer. So, chapter 4, later I'm going to show you a few techniques, because why I can choose certain chapters, because I feel like both the Form 3 and Form 4 can understand. So I don't want to just show things that Form 4 understand and Form 3 don't know. Then you can't really see the picture. So today is a trial class, right? So I want to jaga hati of both the Form 3 and the Form 4 to learn together, okay? So law of surds is something new. But I will also tell you law of logarithm. I will also tell you what are the shortcuts that I have and you don't see in school. And all the application cannot discuss here. Application is like problem question, okay, but that will be after when you continue with my regular class. Then chapter 5 is progression. Progression is basically if you want to make the Form 3 understands. Form 3, you understand what is number pattern and also sequences, right? Progression is part of the family. So it's called arithmetic progression and geometric progression. This is more like a worded questions. And then linear law. Linear law is a chapter you must invest, because it's a high mark, easy chapter. My strategy to answer the paper, you must have strategy one. First thing, I have a few important tips. Like first thing, 1 mark, 1 minute. 1 mark, 1 minute. So let's say the question is 5 marks, you must finish in 5 minutes. Definitely in exam, it will solve your problem of not enough time. If your benchmark 5 marks, you don't finish in 5 minutes, meaning you're not strong in that chapter, you have to do revision on that chapter, or you didn't memorize some of the keywords or some of the formulas, okay? So this is the benchmark. So second thing is linear law. I will also identify what are the chapter you should invest more of your time in. Like linear law is a easy chapter and it's high marks, right? High marks, easy chapter. So I'll teach you to identify. And then after that, coordinate geometry. Now, Form 3, you learn a few times already. Coordinate geometry, this related chapter. Form 3, that time, you learn about what is coordinate, you learn about what is gradient, and then the last chapter, you learn about what is straight line, right? So it's a continuation. And then after that, vectors. Vector is a chapter that is difficult to pretty girls and handsome boy. You know, vector is a chapter enemy to pretty girls and handsome boys. So if you find that vectors is difficult, you must be a handsome boy or pretty girl. So Wei Bin is saying that he's handsome. Why? Because 美女没有方向感, beautiful girl don't have sense of direction. So vector is about direction. And then I will give you shortcut also. Shortcut also not found in books. All right. And then vectors in Cartesian plane. I also teach you how to use vector in calculator. Okay. Then solution of triangles is also a high marks easy chapter. High marks easy chapter because it's a 10 marks question. So normally students will have pinpoint at sign rule, ambiguous case. But actually, the pinpoint ambiguous case not only happen in just the sign rule, you know, it can happen in area of triangle. If no, because again, another thing is for the students with me, you don't need to worry because I will do revision. That anything that you need to cover from Form 1, 2, 3, I will reteach again. So for the same as maths, actually when you tuition from 4, right, you basically are tuitioning from 1, 2, 3, 4. So you banyak untung lah. One subject you learn few years classes. So you untung or not, you untung, right? Don't know. Yeah, so later I will explain a bit, but in detail will be regular class lor. Because I will also tell you a solution of triangle not only is difficult at ambiguous case. Now the form 3, I'm talking about languages, form 3, form 4 both can understand one. Form 3, you learn trigo, right? Actually, you also learn application. Actually, form 3, your trigo got the 3D plane, but they don't put a subtitle there. They don't put an official subtitle that in trigo you learn 3D plane. But actually, if you look at your Form 3 books, it got 3D plane. They don't put a title because they don't want to scare the student. But in modern maths, the 3D planes are took out already. They will shift it into the Form 3 a bit. But I worry that even though they took out, you play the same tricks as the Form 3 PT3, right? Because they don't write the subtitle, they will still come out with the question. But if they don't come out in the modern maths, they will come out here. They will come out here under solution of triangle, 3D plane. So a lot of people have fear about 3D plane because they cannot imagine 3D. Yeah. Huh? What? So many lines? Cindy, what did you ask earlier? Because too many texts I cannot follow. Okay, okay. Yeah, I will show you. I will show you. Then after that, index number. Okay, so you see actually Form 4, you can say it's a honeymoon year, but it's also not really a honeymoon year. Form 4, you see, it looks like very simple chapter, right? But it's a year that you must invest your time in because Form 4, they reshuffle the old syllabus, KBSM, they reshuffle. Last time KBSM is quite balanced one. They got the high marks easy chapter and difficult chapter, high marks, all balanced in 2 years, Form 4 and Form 5. But your KSSM, all the high marks easy chapter, they all compo in Form 4. So they want to make sure the intention is Form 4 is not a honeymoon year because they want to let you know, hey, it's a high marks easy chapter year. You want to study or not? You play lah. You play. Then Form 5 that time is super difficult. Then you have to juggle two things at 1 year. Form 5 are all super difficult one. Form 4 are the high marks easy chapter. So the government now they already know the students trend. High mark easy. Last time they would students think that half ma. So I relax 1 year. Next year only at least I have half the chance, right? Now no more. All the high marks easy chapter all in Form 4. Form 5 are all the difficult one. So when you have to handle the difficult one, at the same time, you have to handle the high marks easy chapter, you pengsan already. High mark easy chapter, linear law, index number, vectors is actually high marks easy chapter. Okay. Then what else? Solution of triangle, also high marks. All these are at least 10 marks one. 10 marks, 10 marks, at least. 10 marks, 10 marks. Okay, by one paper 2, 10 marks, 10 marks already. But now later I will show you the new structure. New structure, the marking will be different already. The marks. Actually, all the calculators still can use. It's only this calculator has so many more functions that you just press all the answer come out. What is end of the day? What is your objective? You must ask yourself, you must know, when you are going for a competition, a car racing one, you know that your end point, your objective is to reach the end point the fastest way, right? The best way and the fastest way. Then you must use the best tool. Of course, your old one still can use, but I will target on the new one because there are some feature the old one don't have. Only the new one have. So if you ask me, old one still can use or not, the calculator can, but you don't have the function that you have. It's just like the handphone. The new handphone has better camera, But the old handphone can take picture or not? Can, not so nice only ma. So then those people who cannot afford, then you have to make do lah. But those people, as I said, you can no excuse to not afford one, because in Translife, when you can create your own e-wallet, you can earn your own money. This one is like considered free already. Okay, so Form 4 is the high marks easy year, high marks easy chapter year. So Form 5 are the difficult ones. Form 5, circular measure is still under high marks easy. There's only this chapter. Then differentiation and integration are the difficult ones. Then permutation and combinations is a very a chapter that requires your creativity. If you are creative enough, then you win. If you are not creative enough, then sorry a bit lah. But can I make your brain more creative? That bit a bit difficult lah. It's just like, can you draw a beautiful picture or not? All right. If one teacher teach you how to draw the cup, then everyone will have different interpretation. Permutation and combination is more to creativity, but I will help you how to explore lah. But this one is a bit individual. Probability distribution, okay, is also a high marks but easy chapter. The difficult one is this 3. And then trigonometry is also difficult. Trigonometry is also difficult. And then linear programming and kinematics, linear motion is considered how to say same category as these two. Sine rule, cosine rule, solution of triangle, index number, and these 4 are under the same category, because then it's considered high marks easy chapter, right? But it doesn't mean that all of them you can do all, because it's under option. So maximum you can only choose 2 out of 4. So also, if I'm playing strategy lah, I just need to master 3 chapters will do. Okay, so now if you look at the new syllabus structure, we just concentrate here. Old syllabus, KSSM, you have to answer all the questions, all right? But for your new one, you have bahagian B, 3 question, answer 2. Bahagian A, answer 12 questions. So 12 questions and it will be 64 marks. So roughly lah, 64 marks, roughly 1 question is 5 marks, 1 question is 6 marks, somewhere there. So maybe there are 12 questions, right? 8 questions are 5 marks and 4 questions are 6 marks. Usually in the old syllabus, paper 1 highest also 4 marks only, never reach 5 marks one. So that means now they want to put more parts into every question. More parts into every question. You get what I mean or not? That means 1 question got part 1, part 2, part 3. Last time it's got maybe 2 parts, maybe now got 3 parts, or else they won't come up to 5 or 6 marks. So there are 12 questions. And then here, 16 marks, 1 question is 8 lah, because you answer 2 only. 1 question is 8 marks. Okay, so it's either, can there be variation? Can. But I think this one is all 8 marks, because you have to choose. You have to choose, then all the questions should be evenly 8 marks. So that means last time there are 25 questions, but now you have only 14 questions. 14 questions are all, they can put more challenging questions inside, because higher marks. Okay. Okay, so I don't know, Ipin, why you're asking which 3. So never mind, you later let me know what you want to ask. Okay. Next, paper 2. Paper 2, bahagian A, is compulsory, must answer everything. So there are 7 questions. So each one is about 7, 8 marks. So you can tell the difficulty of these 2 categories are the same. The difficulties of these 2 categories are the same. You see, this one 5 to 6 marks, this one 8 marks, 7, 8 marks. The category, the difficulty are now even out already. So it's not more like, it's less like last time you can just target all the lower marks is easier one, or you easier. Last time is, if difficult chapter and low marks sure we don't target right? We should target the one that is high marks and easy chapter, or low marks and also easy. These 2 must go first, right? Must choose first, right? Yeah, that's the strategy. But now they make it so even. They make it so even, it's very hard for you to choose already. Okay, so to answer Michelle's question, let me finish paper 2, I'll answer you, okay? Then bahagian B, you have to answer 3 questions out of 4. So this one is optional. Optional. And then this one is considered fixed because optional then it must be fixed 10 marks, 10 marks, 10 marks. Okay, it's very much like the old time. And then this one, bahagian C, I told you already, there are 4 questions, you answer 2. 4 questions, answer 2. Each one are 10 marks. So that's why just now I told you that these 4 chapters, the last 2 is under section C. Under section C, because this 4 you choose 2 only. So then what is the strategy? Do you need to learn all 4? You need to learn all 4, but you need to master 3 enough, right? The strategy is correct, not master 3 enough, right? Depend on people. Certain people like to draw graphs, certain people like to do calculations. So you have to discover yourself which is your strength. You like drawing graph, you very fast drawing graph, then you choose graph But I'm the type if I'm a student, I'm the type I'm lazy to draw graph. I like to do calculation because my mental calculation very strong So I am the type But if you like to draw graph because you are very careful or whatever, by all means choose graph. All also I will teach. All 4 I will teach, but you need to master 3. Then you will have the confidence because the strategy is you must get full marks 20 here. You must get full 20 here. And then this one, no choice. You must study all. This one, no choice. And then this one, the only place that you got choice is bahagian B and bahagian B here. All right. So I will tell you that roughly what are the chapters in bahagian B. This one, they will jump around. This section, they will jump around. This section is quite fixed. This one is quite fixed. This one, they will every year will change a bit here, there, okay? This one, they will change a bit here, there. So when you come to my regular classes, then I will tell you how to target. So this one is 12 questions, right? So now, you have a mindset already. Roughly your structure is how? So 14 questions, 12 questions. Altogether, how many questions? Altogether, how many questions? 26, right? 26 questions. You see how many chapters here? 10 and 8. 18 chapters. That means there are a few chapters will repeat in paper 1 and paper 2. Alright, there will be at least, the difference is 8, right? There will be at least 8 chapters appear in paper 1 and paper 2. So then we will identify what are the chapters that you need to invest your time because the total marks is the most. Last time there used to be 21 chapters. Now 18. I will tell you why it dropped 3 chapters and where did the 3 chapters go. KBSM is 21. KSSM 18 chapters, right? Where are the 3 chapters gone to? So I told you already, this one they combine. So 2 chapters combine 1, all right? So the quadratic. Second thing is the statistics. Statistics is the high marks easy chapter also. Where does it go? It gone down to, okay, statistics, do you know where it gone to? It has gone to form modern maths. So now your modern maths got add maths chapter already. So it's gone to modern maths. This one is combined. Quadratic is combined. Statistics gone to modern maths. So 2 chapters gone already. One more chapter is where? One more chapter is probability. Also gone to modern maths. So now you tell me Modern maths is getting harder or not? Modern maths. Not same. Probability distribution is different. It's just probability. It's a harder probability. It's a higher level probability, more sophisticated. So now, modern don't have that mentality. Okay, I only need to learn at maths. Modern maths, wait until exam only study. No more that song already. That song is Michael Jackson time. So no more already. And maths is getting tougher already. Modern maths also getting tougher. Some more modern maths got consumer management, the financial management, consumer mathematics, which is financial management. Got how many? P3 got one more credit one, and then Form 4 got financial planning. Form 5 got insurance and taxation. That is replacing some of the chapter that they take away, and also got number theory. The 5 new chapters will go into the modern maths, plus at maths punya 2 chapters go into modern maths. So they are closing the gap between at maths and modern maths. Yeah. So, okay. Now, here, I'm going to show you what are the things that I'm going to go through with you. Today function, I'm going to go through with you graph sketching, absolute value function, modulus. I think most of the students will have difficulty there. And when I talk about sketching graph, at least Form 3 student can also understand. Okay, so let's start. So these are the things that I highlighted what I want to talk about, like those pain point parts, okay? All right. Okay, so for functions, at least the Form 3 knows how a function look like, right? So the in-front introduction, I will properly teach the new Form 4 when you start class with me in January, okay? But for the Form 4 going Form 5, in this December, we still have classes, especially for solution of triangles and index number. This December, the Form 4, this year Form 4, we will continue with solution of triangles and also index number. So those students who wants to join us, please join us in December. So I will start solution of triangle next this week. Okay, so absolute value function, actually we call it modulus, right? I didn't delete. Okay, so this is modulus. This 2 line, the Form 3 student will never seen this before. This is called modulus. The line is modulus. Modulus, here the title of the function is absolute value function. I suddenly jump in. I just pick out the pinpoint parts lah. Pick out the pinpoint. It's not the whole chapter. Okay, don't worry. Vector only question haven't finished ma. So we will talk about the questions also. Okay, Yanzi, you don't need to worry. We will discuss the question. Actually, teaching is finished teaching. We just need to go through the question only. Yeah, finished liao lah. Yanzi, too worried. Don't worry, Yanzi, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. All right. So now this is called modulus. The meaning is absolute value. So why is absolutely positive? Because this modulus is a positive modulus. If this modulus outside got a negative, it means your y is absolutely negative. Whatever you calculate, the x you put inside the number, you click into the calculator with a negative outside means your y value is absolutely negative. Now in your books, the proper definition in the book lah, for formality lah, secara formal in the buku, your buku text, the buku will explain like that. You know, they will explain modulus x is x more or equals 0, and then negative x less than 0. So do you understand what it says or not in the textbook? Any teacher explain to you what does this mean or not? No lah, other than me lah. Okay. No, right? No teacher explain to you, hey, what is this for? Why? Then your teacher just tell you everything is positive or everything is negative. Just remember that. Correct? Okay, so now this thing means okay, now I give you the formal understanding, because a lot of people, a lot of teachers just brush through it. You just need to know how to do like that can already. But why I want to emphasize is when I teach you something, but I will teach you the second method, right? So I teach you the formal one, but I also teach you the shortcut one. So then you know, you thoroughly understand. Then I tell you why I will teach you the formal one, because when you're going to use it. When you're going to use it, then you decide you want to remember or not. You have the choice. The power is in your hand. Okay. Now, first thing is modulus fx here, the definition in the book is this one. Okay, what does it mean? Modulus, whatever that you put inside is, you put the positive one here and then you have to solve this one. Okay, you have to solve this one and you put a negative of that function and you have to solve it when it's less than 0. Negative less than 0. Negative must be less than 0. I will show you example. Don't worry. Negative, that means the function is less than 0. Anything less than 0 must be negative. That one you understand, right? So I show you the example here. So let's say I want to sketch the graph of this. First, you must understand this one in formal, what does it mean? So if you compare, okay, I let you compare. You compare and see the definition here and this one. You compare and see. You see, modulus fx and then the positive one and that function more or equals to 0. You see here? X plus 1, positive, right? Positive hall. And then the positive one, the same thing, the same thing here, same, more or equals to 0. You just copy first. You copy first, right? You understand, Now after that, what do you put here? Negative ones, right? Negative. So you put negative here, and then less than 0. So less than 0. Do you see that? Up to here, you understand now? Understand? Put okay, good. So then what do you do after that? First thing, you write correctly already. So everyone knows how to write already, right? You know how to write. Okay, then what do you do? Then you solve this part. You solve this part. This one is under your PT3, right? So x plus 1 more or equals to 0, what do? You bring the 1 over here, right? So what do you get? X more or equals to negative 1. And then x plus 1 less than 0, what do? You put a 1 over here, you get negative 1, right? This step, now do you understand? Understand? You put un. Okay, good. Now, the next thing, so what does this mean? What does this mean? That means when you want to sketch that timer, you draw your x coordinate and you draw your x-axis and your y-axis. That means when your x is more or equals negative 1, this is x equals to negative 1, right? When your x is more or equals negative 1, that means the right side of negative 1, you draw this graph. You draw this graph. You draw this side this side, you draw y equals to x plus 1. And then when x is less than negative 1 means the left side, the left side. The left side, you draw what graph? You draw this graph. That means this side, I change color. This side, you draw y equals to negative x minus 1. Do you get it now? This is the meaning of modulus. You get, you type get. I want 10 get. I feel like okay. But then again, you feel like, wow, I need to know so much. I need to know so much one. It's like, why school teacher just teach me to plot, plot, plot? I know school teacher do what? They ask you to create a table. And then your teacher asks you to do X, Y. Then you sub in value. Then you plot, plot, plot. Then on your X, Y axis, right? You just plot, point. Plot point and then you join. But you don't even understand the theory. You just plot point. Hello, you are MS students. I'm here to teach you theory and understanding about maths. I'm not coming here to teach you how to plot points and join lines, you know. You're better than that. Don't you think so? You're smarter than that. Don't you think so? I think I don't want to underestimate my student. All my students all very powerful one. Very powerful. All my students better than egg fried rice. They all kimchi fried rice one. Okay, so you must let them understand, then they will decide themselves what they want. Okay, all right. So then how do I make use of this? Now, so here I already explained indirectly. For on the right side, you are drawing y equals to x plus 1. So on the left side, you are drawing y equals to negative x minus 1. So this is how the graph look like. So on the right side, you are drawing y equals to x plus 1. The y-intercept is 1, right? The y-intercept is 1, right? So you mark 1 here, and then you just, it must touch this point lah. It definitely will touch this point. The negative 1 it will touch one. It definitely will touch. So you just connect only ma. So you draw the right side already. So after you drew the right side, the left side, symmetry lah. You just fold. So the left side is like mirror image. So easy to draw or not? Formal understanding is that. So this is the formal understanding of the right side and the left side. That's according to the definition. But then you ask, teacher, why I need to go through this? Do you have better method or not? Better method or not? Got better method. But why do I still want to teach you this? Because if any of you going from 6, I don't know how many of you, because if you are students from KL, KL students majority, lesser percentage do STPM. Many of them, they either they do A levels or something else, all right? But I'm talking about whole Malaysia. There are some students who are doing STPM. So if STPM, you use the method that you're learning now, you cannot cope with STPM. You cannot. For example, I give you something like that. X plus 1 minus 2x minus 1. Then how are you going to combine? 看到吗? Cannot see. Okay. So if SPM student, you draw this, how are you gonna, if you don't understand this if you don't understand this, how are you gonna draw this? This are not happening in Form 5 SPM, but it can happen in STPM. Form 6 need theory, but some of the thing your teacher expected you to know already, there's a gap. So for example, now I'm teaching you Form 4, Form 5. I will expect the students coming on Form 4 must know some basic already, right? I cannot like pretend you know 0, right? So when you're in Form 6, your teacher will expect you, or when you go A level, your teacher will expect you to have some knowledge. They cannot teach you like you don't know anything like that, right? So when it comes to this, if without proper understanding, you cannot do. You'll be having like, oh, how to do? Why so difficult one? Then you start to feel the difficulty. So my job here is to close the gap. But then again, having said I've taught you the formal one, okay? I've taught you the formal one. I will teach you the shortcut one. Shortcut, right? Normally I give you 3 to 4 steps only. Shortcut, I normally give you 3 to 4 steps only. So 三部曲, right? So to draw a function graph, right? 3 steps only I give you. First thing, shape the x coordinate of the vertex and the y-intercept. Shape. Okay. So for a positive modulus, the shape is V shape. Negative modulus, the shape is upside down V shape. Do you find it difficult to memorize? Only 2 shapes only, Okay, only one person feel that it's not hard to remember. Everyone else think that it's hard. Okay, so I must explain to you, this is linear. Linear only is V shape and this upside down V. So if you ask me any other function, I will have other methods lah. But also the concept is shape first. Shape first. But now, for now, your syllabus, you're only doing linear. So linear, positive is V, victory. This one is upside down victory. Okay. Then is your vertex. The second step is your vertex. Your vertex is equate this part to 0. So equate this part to 0. This is step 1. Step 2, x plus 1 equals 0. So x is negative 1. This is your x coordinate of your vertex. And then step 3 is the y-intercept. Step 3 is the y-intercept, means you substitute x with 0. X is 0. Your y is 0 plus 1. It's 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Modulus 1 means the answer remain positive. So, okay. So you have this in your head already. So now I draw. So I draw the shape first lah. Okay. All right. Then okay, even. So I did the shape already. I step 1 done already. Okay. Step 2 is the x coordinate of the vertex. So the x coordinate here is negative 1. Then what about the y coordinate? The y coordinate look outside. Outside nothing means 0. Step 2 done already. Okay. So that means where is my x-axis? My x-axis will be here, right? Because y is 0 is x-axis, right? So I repeat, step 1, shape. Step 2, the x coordinate of the vertex coming from here, x is negative 1. And my y outside nothing is 0 lah. Nothing means 0. And then 0 means x-axis here lah. Okay, then next is, step 3 is what? The y-axis, y-intercept, y-axis. Y-axis, x is 0, right? Where is x is 0? X is 0 here, and then the y is 1. Then I finish. Is it difficult to draw the graph? If you are already very familiar with this, 5 seconds you finish drawing the graph already. Is there anyone who don't understand? Do you find it easy? If you find it easy, type easy. Easy. EZ. Yes. So you just remember shape, vertex, y-intercept or y-axis. Okay? Why do I get y is 1? So, Baspriya, are you from 3 or from 4? From 5. From 5 join us From 5 your exam is in February, right? Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, welcome. All students also I sayang one. Okay, come. So how do I get y is 1? Because x is 0 You substitute 0 here. So y is 1 Y-intercept means y-axis, you know. Y-x is 0. Y-axis x-coordinate must be 0, right? Okay, so we move on to, let's try another one. Okay, I give you, just now I said 5 seconds also can finish, right? So I give you 30 seconds. Can you try to draw this one? So I thought no point one. You must try. You try, then only you have the feeling. Okay, 30 seconds. I time you guys. Aya. Okay, 30 seconds. This one is negative. Negative means what shape? Sad face. Upside down V. 30 seconds over already. You don't need to draw nice one. You just need to sketch a quick one. So done already, type done. Wow, very good, Chua Wei. Congratulations. A star coming already. Ooh yo. Ooh yo. Very successful then. You guys less than 30 seconds can answer a sketch leh. I must do all this data collection. Okay, very good. So let's review how it looks like. So shape is upside down V. Okay. Then after that, the x vertex is, take this part equals to 0, right? So 1 minus 4x equals 0. X equals to 1 over 4, right? So this one is 1 over 4. Outside nothing, right? Outside nothing, so the y is 0. That means x-axis is here. Don't worry lah, it's more than 30 seconds in exam because the marks is 3 marks, 2 marks. 3 marks is 3 minutes, you cannot finish drawing. So then the y-axis or y-intercept, y-axis, x is 0. So your y is what? Negative 1, negative modulus 1. I write out for you. So it's negative 1. All right? So that means when I draw my y-axis, this is negative 1. Do you even need an eraser here? Do you even need an eraser drawing sketch? With me, you don't need an eraser. No? No? So cute. See, if you know the theory, you don't even need eraser. Throw away your eraser. Oh, throw away. Throw away. Throw away your eraser. Okay? So this is, I want you to have fun in learning. So, you can do it like this. Okay, so now here you can, in my class, of course, I will teach you more than that. I will teach you how these three, they all look alike. They all look alike. But you see, this is 3x minus 5. This is 3 modulus x minus 5. This is modulus 3x minus 5. They all look alike. But do I do the same way? Of course, different. So in my regular class, I will tell you about how to tell the difference, how the transformation of the graph, and how K-bar question, how does it apply into application. All right, so you must tell the difference. That is one part of absolute modulus, absolute value function that people are always fear, especially when it comes to graph. So I hope today you unlock a bit of your fear so you can reduce your fear. With me, 你安心, you know, you don't have that fear anymore. Okay, then the next part is inverse function. Now, actually, some of it, why I don't share the notes now, because it will not be fair to those students. It'll be quite sensitive because certain things I don't want to share now. I only share with the students who are taking my regular classes, and that is one point. Second point is, if I share now, and if you're not taking tuition, this is just a bunch of rough paper chucked on one corner of your room. You are going to waste your paper, right? That is the second thing. The third thing is, what are you going to go do with this? A bit here, a bit there. It's not giving you a complete picture. It's just today for you to understand, oh, this is teacher Sharmaine and what she's going to give you, what she's going to offer you. All right. So now the next one, inverse function. Even so, like some of the things here, you can find some of it is not in the book or in the textbook. All right. So for example, you learn about how to, I bet from 3 also you learn already. If you didn't learn, then you relearn. From 3, you learn about one-to-one, many-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many, because you learn how to identify whether a relation is a function or not, right? In Form 3. So I'm talking language both Form 3 and Form 4 can understand. So then after that, you learn what is the technique to check whether it is a function. Have you learned about vertical line test? How many of you know that vertical line test? Okay. Do you know how to use it? Okay. So those who know how to use it, please explain how you use vertical line test. What is it for? And those who say yes one, you are from 4 or from 3? Those who say yes one, you are from 4 or from 3? Okay. Some of you explain briefly lah. Vertical line test is the objective of using vertical line test is to test whether a relation is a function or not. But then now I want to ask this question. Okay, I draw this graph. This graph is y equals to 1 over x. Okay, so if I apply vertical line test, vertical line test means you draw vertical line, right? You want to check whether it has one intersection point or many intersection point or more than one intersection point, right? You just want to test whether it has one intersection point, right? So is this a function or not? Come answer me all. The more you guys answer me, the better. No more answer already? Everyone say yes, you know. I tell you 100% of you all who answer are all wrong. You are wrong. So you never know that, hey, I thought vertical line test is to test one intersection point. Yes, the definition is correct. Vertical line test is to test whether a relation is a function or not. But provided you guys forgot a very important keyword. It must be exactly 1 point. Exactly 1 point. Now I show you why this picture, this diagram is not exactly 1 point. I show you where. When x is 0, there's no intersection point. When we say exactly 1 point, must be ngam, no more, no less. No less or no, and also no more. So this y equals to 1 over x is not a function because object x equals 0 doesn't have image. Yes. Yes. So That's why when it comes to function, you always say x not equals to 0. So now you learn function, you see a lot of fractions. They always put beside here, got this thing, right? Now only say chua wei, and now ma hou pao. Okay, so now you see a lot of fractions. They don't show you this. You see, if the form 3 students, you can tell the form 4 students, sometimes they also have some things that they miss out. So if you come to the my class here, you can see what are the points that I will make sure I correct out and you do not miss out. So no, that means I want to produce quality student. I just don't want you to you know how to do mainstream question only. Mainstream. I also want you to understand the full package. If no, forget. Don't worry, when I teach that chapter, I will teach in, out, left, right, center one. Okay? All right, so now, after you understand vertical line test, so by the way, I just want to let those students know, whoever form 4 going from 5, and then you feel like you have particular chapters you need to revise, you're always welcome to take back the form 4 classes. Like, okay, I feel that I need to relearn vector. Then you ask teacher, now I'm sitting, I'm the new form 5, but also form 4, I want to cover some chapters. When are you going to teach what? Then I'll tell you, you can just go back, particularly for those form 5, to relearn certain things thoroughly. Okay? So, now, vertical line test is to teach you how to determine whether a relation is a function. Then the next one is inverse function, meaning once you know that it's a function, you want to know whether it has inverse or not, terbalik or not. Can it have inverse? What is inverse function? Function is from the object x to image y. Inverse is object is y, you reverse it. Okay, the object is, you inverse it, not reverse. The object is y going to the image x. So this is object y, image x under inverse function. Function fx has its inverse function only if fx is a one-to-one function. Okay, only if it is a one-to-one. Then how do I test whether it's a one-to-one? After you have done vertical line test, you do horizontal line test. Okay, you do horizontal line test. This is horizontal line test. Only applicable if pass the vertical line test, exactly one intersection point for each horizontal line that cuts the graph within a given range. All right? Now, these are certain things that they don't give you in exam. They don't give you in textbook, sorry. They don't give you in textbook. These are shortcuts. So meaning when you see this, you can just cut away and the leftover is your answer. The leftover is your answer. And then these are new things, the new KSSM, they will target on asking you to answer domain and range. Domain and range. Oh yeah, when it comes to graph, you have to use the scale of 1-to-1 on both axes. Now, these are questions that we can correct out. We can correct out. What is the inverse? How many of you can answer this? So I do a quick one. Because you know that fx is y, right? Fx is y. Let me write down. F inverse y is x, right? So it means y equals to x squared minus 2x. And your target is to make x the subject, right? So how do you make x the subject? You do completing the square. So I assume that all the students learn completing the square lah. So I quickly do it. But from 3 students, don't worry, you'll properly learn it. So when you do complete the square, you have this, and then you minus the square of 1, so you get 1. So I done, finished, one line finished completing the square already. Okay? It's very easy. You see me do like very easy. Then y plus 1, you want to make x the subject, right? Y goes to 1, x minus 1 squared. Now squared, what do? You bring over, right? You square root. Now, when you square root, do you put plus minus? Yes, we always put plus minus, right? Correct. All right, minus. Okay, then I bring the 1 over. So I bring the 1 over, so it's 1 plus minus square root 1 plus 1 equals to x. So if I rewrite equals to 1 plus minus square root y plus 1. Then, do you know you learn this? In the question, I will tell you what you must be very careful to avoid careless mistake. A lot of people don't see this one. Oh. I don't know why they don't finish the question. When they say x is less than 1, then many students, I find that many students, because they don't read, then they will give me the answer, x equals to 1 plus square root y plus 1. Tell me how many of you in the head is writing this one? How many of you write this one? In your head, you think of this one. How many of you? No, then what do you think? You think minus? How do you know it's minus? Minus because they say x less than 1. So less than 1, of course, 1 must minus something, then only will be less than 1, right? If 1 plus something, can it be less than 1? Do you get it or not? Do you understand now why people give you this? Who is that? Okay, okay. The name okay can't means what? You can't understand or you can't put plus? Oh, can't put plus. I thought you can't understand. You put can't, scare me a bit. Yeah, so because this one will tell you what to choose. If I'm the examiner, I will come up questions like that. I tell you 95% student give me this. 95%, maybe the 5% of you learn because I told you so. So therefore, the F inverse is 1 minus square root x plus 1. Okay, because of this. So you must choose minus. I tell you, when I lecture in A-levels colleges, right, 95% of the students put plus. From my experience in colleges lah. Many students put plus. And then here, I haven't asked you to do domain and range yet. Here, I haven't teach you to do domain and range. So, the domain of F inverse, follow the range of your Fx. Follow the range of your Fx. Then how do I draw this? Then come to this calculator already. This calculator already. Or normal calculator also can lah. But this calculator, you type in everything count for you already. You don't even need to lift another finger. So, but now because some of you don't have the calculator, I just teach you what to do. Because you put x is 1 here, you just pretend x is 1. Pretend x is 1. So f1 is 1 square minus 2, right? Yeah. Then you will get what? Negative 1, right? So your minimum point, your graph is like that, ma. So when x is 1, is your vertex here. So your y is negative 1. So when you say that less than 1 means you only look at this graph, this side of the graph, only this side. This side, right? So isn't it your y is more than negative 1? That is your range. That means the range of your fx is the domain, your domain is x, more than -1. So this one I will tell you in detail when it's regular class. All right. The next one, okay, I just let you take a glimpse of what you're gonna learn. For quadratic, how I present my notes will be in diagrams so that it's easy for you how your brain thinks. So let's say you come to sum of roots and product of roots. How do you identify? When you look at the question, first thing you question yourself, oh, can I factorize? Then you question yourself, yes, no, what do you do? What do you do? And what are the formulas? So I will train you how to see a question, how to catch the keywords, how you think what is the next step, what is the next step, what is the next step. And then I will give you keywords. Oh, this is what this means. Oh, square of another, what is this mean? So after that, some of the keywords, some of the formula I will give you. All this not provided in the exam. Then I'll give you harder questions. So some of it I even recreate the question already. So how do you answer these questions? So if given alpha and beta, alpha less than beta are the roots of this one. So how do you calculate this? You cannot find any Malaysian book got this one lah. Don't have one. So how is your mind thinking? So actually, this is how your mind works. When you see the question, first thing you ask yourself, can factorize? Can factorize? So you come here and ask yourself, can factorize? So no, cannot factorize. Then your brain will come here and think, oh, I have to get the negative b over a and c over a. Then I will get this value and I will get this value. Oh, then I will apply it here. Okay? So actually, because time is running short, actually I prepare a lot of things. See how I just let you take a glimpse. Some of the notes I will tell you. I put it in color scheme. I put it in keywords. Okay, this is what you're gonna learn from me. How you're gonna do the shortcut sketch graph again. So I prepare so many things, but I didn't know. I always prepare more than enough. So then I give you all this formula not in the book one, and I tell you how to avoid careless mistake. What are the common careless mistakes that you will do? Then these are also shortcuts, and these are common mistakes. Okay? Then I will tell you all this. Oh, this one you never seen before. How to do? How do I solve a square root of a square root? And then, do I do indices or do I do log? How do you identify? Do you know that when your bases cannot be the same, you must use log? Okay, if your bases can be the same, you use indices. Okay, do you know there is a shortcut to make bases the same? Now, if there is a indices and log in the power, mix indices and log together, how do you solve the question? What is the first step to do? I give you also no point one because you don't know how to do. This is from regular classes, then only you will know how to do. So because I was discussing, I give you also no use one, you also don't know how. Okay? Then this one, because it's not fair to all those students who are already continuing with me, already they pay for all these notes. So I'm just letting you to look at the glimpse of how the actual notes that you are gonna get. Like when I will give you step by step, step 1, 2, 3, 4, when it comes to graph. No books will write this for you one. This is like recipe book, you know. No books will write this for you. Only my notes will tell you the scale. What is your problem? You draw halfway the graph. Alamak, you draw wrongly. You have to erase the whole graph and draw again. So inside, I will have tips to avoid this. Okay, short question. What steps you have? I tell you all the steps. Then linear law, high marks, easy chapter. Biggest problem is reducing the equation. So I give you equation that from left, right, center, many angles I give you. Then we run through together. And then for vectors, shortcut, ratio theorem. Now my current student, they will know, wow, actually I learned many things from teacher. And then I will tell you what are the type of student. They all look the same, but actually they are different. You see, same, but here different. So what method, when I straight away see the question, what I know what to do. That means I see the question, I know what I should do immediately. Yes, before tuition, you will definitely get the notes because all these notes are already ready one. So shortcut, all these are none of the textbook or reference book. I will explain the theory behind like that. Like what? So you learn this already, the formula. What is it for? How do you apply it? How do you apply it? For example, I give you a velocities vector. For Form 4 student, Form 3 might not understand. Velocity vector is 3i plus, oh sorry, the speed. Speed is 20 in the direction of 3i plus 4j. So what is the vector of the velocity? So how do you use unit vector in this situation? Yeah. Then this week we will start with solution of triangle. So ambiguous case, the criteria to happen, but there are certain things that you are not taught in the book. And I will cover also the 3D one. The 3D, I'll give you special technique how to identify the 3D one. The 3D one is a killer and also ambiguous case is killer. Ambiguous case not only happen in sign rule, can happen in area of triangle. So how do you draw ambiguous case? I give you all the steps. Okay? So this one is just the question I haven't drawn yet. Actually, I'm supposed to show you how to draw. And then these are the 3D question. And then index number, I will also have a special method which is called box method. It actually solves a lot of many years question for all the Form 4. Yeah. Okay, so I think I have to pass the mic back to Teacher Ari. So because time is up, so I just let you have a glimpse of what you're going to get if you stay on with me. So thank you for having me. Thank you to Teacher Ari. Thank you to William, Regina, and Zina, all the team behind. All right, see you soon. Bye.
To stay behind and ask a little bit on the tuition fee and all that, I'll just explain because I noticed there are some new students here, okay? So for those who don't need, you can leave now and come back at 1:30, okay? So for some of the students, I just let you know that this is our monthly tuition fee. One subject is 90, two subject is 85 per subject, three subject is 80 per subject, four subject is 75 per subject, five subject is 70 per subject. That is the lowest. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is still at 70 per subject. So it will automatically discounted during your checkout, okay? So in terms of the commission that you get, that you'll be reflected in your TransLife wallet is 10% for your friends who actually sign up for tuition fee, or for your friends who purchase any books and stationery items is 5%, okay? So how do you check? You go here on the My Wallet, yeah. So after that, your money will be reflected here. So for example, you're making 350, then directly the money will be reflected in your wallet balance, and you can use this wallet balance to pay for your next month, or even for your stationery, or even books. Okay. So how to apply coupon? Coupon. You go to your book stationeries and all that. After you add to cart, right, there's a button there. So for coupon, right, let me just type here for the coupon. Okay, wait, I think I have a slide for the coupon. Let me see, coupon. Everyone can make. Let me type the coupon code. You can actually use it to get the 30 ringgit coupon for only up to 9 of December. After 9 of December, you don't get the coupon will be invalid. Okay. The first 99 students also, if you register, then you will get the 2 workshops. 3 hours BM Tata Bahasa workshop and also 3 hours of English grammar workshop. Okay, so only if you are the first 99. So if you want to claim that, quickly take action fast. Okay, so this is the coupon code that you can key in when you check out if you are registering for any tuition classes. Okay, so when can we get rewards? Don't worry, we will send you email and you will be able to see it. We'll be SMSing you, WhatsApp and email to you. So make sure you key in the right email, WhatsApp and this SMS. Okay, so make sure you check. If you see Translive, you check the details. Don't just delete it or archive it. Okay, no place to key in coupon. No place. God. You add to cart. Then after that, you'll be seeing like apply coupon. Just type it there. Okay. This 30 ringgit is until Wednesday night. Okay. After that, the coupon will not be valid. So you lose this 30 ringgit. So if you want to get this extra 30 ringgit discount, quickly do it. Yeah.
If we join the class,
how can we get the notes? Oh, okay. So if you join the classes, this is how you're going to get the notes. Let me share the other screen. Okay, let me share the other screen how you get the notes. And let me see if I'm able to share my application window. Okay. So, for example, all the notes, for example, you go to your top pages and you will be able to see your purchase classes, for example, here and all that. So once you go here, you go to your classes under your purchase class, you're able to see the notes. Yeah, so the notes will be below this under class content. Okay, so all the recording, the notes will be reflected here. Okay, clear? So any more questions like you want to ask me? Wait, if you join class, okay, got already 30 for no 30 ringgit is for your total checkout. If you are registering for 2 subjects, 170 minus 30 lah. So if 240 you minus 30 ringgit, it's a flat 30 ringgit discount. Notes able to print out. Yeah, you have to print out yourself. Okay. What else questions do you have? You can ask any questions because I just want to clarify. I know some of you keep on texting us and sometimes we may miss your messages because we got like every minute got like so many messages coming in. So this is your best opportunity to ask if you need to clarify any further. Anything else you want to know? No? So if you don't have, then no. Must you e-wallet? Okay, just to clarify this, actually, if you go to my wallet, this is your wallet, right? This is your wallet, okay? And you can top up, for example, you want to tap 10, also can, 20, 50, 100 is okay. Let's say 100, you reload. So when you go to reload, right, you will be able to see your option. You can go for online banking. You can just, this is bank transfer lah, okay? Then, or you can ask your parents for the credit card, or you can use your e-wallet. So it has 3 options: on bank transfer, card, and also wallet. Okay. So there's also questions like what if these three things also I don't have? Yeah. So if that's the case, there's also another way, which is here, manual transfer. Okay, you click here. So this is our bank details. Okay, for example, you key in 100, you want to top up. Then you do your banking, you have your banking slip, you upload here. Okay, you upload here. For example, you put, for example, this lah. You upload your receipt, then you submit. Then we will verify within 24 hours. Once it's verified, then you'll be able to see your wallet here. You'll be reflected with the latest outstanding. Can use credit card? Yes, can, like just now. For Form 4 Sejarah, where can we see the way? It's on our website. Mr. Vela just conducted sessions for Form 5, the SPM one. I think you can see on our web, Facebook. There's we put under, you can go to videos and search for Mr. Vela video. Then you know how teacher Velas actually teach. Okay. Any more questions? Like, okay. Any questions you also can ask. Okay.
Any questions?
Any questions? Like, if you have, for those who want to take a break, you can go for a break. Okay, I'm not stopping you from taking rest. Okay, so just that for those who still have questions, you can ask. Yeah. Anything else you want to ask me? I know some of you have questions. You just ask. Got any trial sessions like today for Form 1? Yes, Form 1. Yes. For trial classes, all forms will have it. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, Form 5. So you want to introduce your friends or junior, yeah, in other forms, you can do so. Just ask them to fill in the form. But remember to send them your link, okay? Because through your link, or let me show you how to introduce a friend from your link. Okay, let me share this here. Okay. For example, this is your link. Okay, this is your link. Okay, remember this is your link. You go to this item, copy this link. Yeah, remember copy this link. Then, for example, your friends, once they get the link, right? Let's say they get this link. They will click on it, then it will open up this main page. Okay. So what they do is, once they are here, then you want to teach them like where actually they can fill up their trial classes. So go to this live tuition, okay, and then go down all the way. So claim your free trial classes, okay. Then they fill up this, okay. So once they fill up these, you'll get the track record. So so what? And then when they sign up, please share your screen. Cannot see. Wait. Let me reshare. Yeah, sorry. Application window. Can see right now? Yes? Hey? Still cannot? Nope. Wait. Is it like, now can? Yes, can. Okay. So let me redo this. So basically go to this icon here, the plus icon. When you click, you get this. Copy the link. This link is actually this. This one is your link. Okay, this is your link. Okay, so when you send to your friends, after they click on it, they open, then it will open up the home page. Okay, you open up the home page, and then from here, when the home page is open up, ask them to go to this live trial. Okay, live tuition. And so they can click here, claim your free trial. Okay, this one, and they get this. But most important thing is you ask them to register first lah. If not, they don't register, you'll never get it. So ask them to first thing register first, then only go to the home page, and then under live tuition, then go to the bottom, click claim your free trial, and here. Okay, clear? Can understand? How's the referral program? How to claim 1 month free trial class? For those who already participated in our previous contest, right? I think we already announced the 1 month trial. We have contacted those who win it. So for any of the contests or competitions or even referral program that we did previously, is actually different because it's all before our official website launching. Okay, so how to create profile? You don't have to create profile. You just have to sign up lah. Log in here, you register, then you will have your profile. And if you want to update your profile, you go to here, my profile. Then this is your profile. You can edit. So just key in all the informations, update. Very easy. Although not yet the class. How to? Yeah, you don't have to. You can just create an account. Don't worry. You just have to create an account. Then you can start sharing. Okay, clear? How to claim the one? Okay, I think that's all right. Any more questions? If not, then we're dismissed for lunch. Clear? Now you know how to refer your friends and make commissions already, right? Very easy. You don't have to spend a cent. You can do a little bit of earning some extra pocket money. Okay, so that's all. Thank you. I'll see you all later at 1:30. Bye-bye. So I'll just play some videos, ongoing one lah. If you want to watch, you can watch lah. Okay, bye-bye.
Hello students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips. Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Hear a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Erigo, the founder of Translife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by Translife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference book authors, guru Ceramah, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. Translife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference book to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via Click Meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our online classes for just few months have shown significant progress in their school exams, such as improving from C to A, or even scoring the highest mark among their peers. The best part about Transfer Education is that our students are able to achieve excellent results by just learning from home without the need to travel far to attend physical tuition classes. It's our duty to bring the best education contents, tools, and resources to students throughout Malaysia. We hope this will help to empower young Malaysians, bring out their best potentials and power to change the world for a better future. Join us now and start transforming lives together with Translife Educations.
students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening, students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips. Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Need a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Erigo, the founder of TransLife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by TransLife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference book authors, guru Ceramah, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. TransLife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference book to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via Click Meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our online classes for just few months have shown significant progress in their school exams, such as improving from C to A or even scoring the highest mark among their peers. The best part about TransLife Education is that our students are able to achieve excellent results by just learning from home without the need to travel far to attend physical tuition classes. It's our duty to bring the best education contents, tools, and resources to students throughout Malaysia. We hope this will help to empower young Malaysians, bring out their best potentials and power to change the world for a better future. Join us now and start transforming lives together with TransLife Education.
Hello students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening, students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips. Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Need a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Erigo, the founder of TransLife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by TransLife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference book authors, guru cemerlang, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. TransLife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference book to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via Click Meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our online classes for just few months have shown significant progress in their school exams, such as improving from C to A, or even scoring the highest mark among their peers. The best part about TransLife Education is that our students are able to achieve excellent results by just learning from home without the need to travel far to attend physical tuition classes. It's our duty to bring the best education contents, tools, and resources to students throughout Malaysia. We hope this will help to empower young Malaysians, bring out their best potentials and power to change the world for a better future. Join us now and start transforming lives together with TransLife Education.
students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening, students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips. Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Need a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Erigo, the founder of TransLife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by TransLife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference book authors, guru Ceramah, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. TransLife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference book to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via Click Meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our online classes for just few months have shown significant progress in their school exams, such as improving from C to A or even scoring the highest mark among their peers. The best part about TransLife Education is that our students are able to achieve excellent results by just learning from home without the need to travel far to attend physical tuition classes. It's our duty to bring the best education contents, tools, and resources to students throughout Malaysia. We hope this will help to empower young Malaysians, bring out their best potentials and power to change the world for a better future. Join us now and start transforming lives together with TransLife Education.
Hello students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening, students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips.
Oh, Zina asked
Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Need a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Erigo, the founder of Translife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by Translife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference book authors, guru cemerlang, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. Translife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference book to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via Click Meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our online classes for just few months have shown significant progress in their school exams, such as improving from C to A, or even scoring the highest mark among their peers. The best part about Translife Education is that our students are able to achieve excellent results by just learning from home without the need to travel far to attend physical tuition classes. It's our duty to bring the best education contents, tools, and resources to students throughout Malaysia. We hope this will help to empower young Malaysians, bring out their best potentials and power to change the world for a better future. Join us now and start transforming lives together with Translife Education.
Hello students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening, students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips. Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Need a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Go, the founder of Translife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by Translife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference authors, guru cemerlang, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. Translife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference books to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via Click Meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our online classes for just few months have shown significant progress in their school exams, such as improving from C to A or even scoring the highest mark among their peers. The best part about Translife Education is that our students are able to achieve excellent results by just learning from home without the need to travel far to attend physical tuition classes. It's our duty to bring the best education contents, tools, and resources to students throughout Malaysia. We hope this will help to empower young Malaysians, bring out their best potentials and power to change the world for a better future. Join us now and start transforming lives together with Translife Education.
Hello students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening, students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips. Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Need a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Go, the founder of Translife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by Translife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference book authors, guru Ceramah, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. Translife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference book to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via click meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our online classes for just few months have shown significant progress in their school exams, such as improving from C to A or even scoring the highest mark among their peers. The best part about Translife Education is that our students are able to achieve excellent results by just learning from home without the need to travel far to attend physical tuition classes. It's our duty to bring the best education contents, tools, and resources to students throughout Malaysia. We hope this will help to empower young Malaysians, bring out their best potentials and power to change the world for a better future. Join us now and start transforming lives together with Translife Education.
Hello students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening, students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips. Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Need a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Go, the founder of Translife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by Translife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference book authors, guru Ceramah, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. Translife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference books to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via Click Meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our online classes for just few months have shown significant progress in their school exams, such as improving from C to A or even scoring the highest mark among their peers. The best part about Translife Education is that our students are able to achieve excellent results by just learning from home without the need to travel far to attend physical tuition classes. It's our duty to bring the best education contents, tools, and resources to students throughout Malaysia. We hope this will help to empower young Malaysians, bring out their best potentials and power to change the world for a better future. Join us now and start transforming lives together with Translife Education.
Hello students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening, students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips. Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Need a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Go, the founder of Translife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by Translife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference book authors, guru Ceramah, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. Translife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference book to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via click meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our online classes for just few months have shown significant progress in their school exams, such as improving from C to A or even scoring the highest mark among their peers. The best part about Translife Education is that our students are able to achieve excellent results by just learning from home without the need to travel far to attend physical tuition classes. It's our duty to bring the best education contents, tools, and resources to students throughout Malaysia. We hope this will help to empower young Malaysians, bring out their best potentials and power to change the world for a better future. Join us now and start transforming lives together with Translife Education.
Hello students, welcome to today's online class.
Selamat pagi murid-murid.
Good evening, students.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Premier online tuition by the best teachers in Malaysia is now at your child's fingertips. Our wealth of study materials and first-hand teachings range from UPSR, PD3 to SPM. Whenever it's convenient, whenever the time is right, the best education is now easily accessible online. Need a breath of fresh air? How about a new location? Need a break? Hit pause and replay it anytime. Be it a daily revision or a last-minute refresh before the exam, just a few clicks and your child is all set to go. Hi everyone, I'm Go, the founder of Translife Education. The whole education scene has been through some ups and downs this year, but that doesn't mean that it should affect your child's performance in their exams. The courses and seminars offered by Translife Education feature well-known educators with brilliant track records. Our teachers consist of textbook and reference book authors, guru Ceramah, and well-known tuition teachers who have helped thousands of students improve from poor results to scoring A's in major exams in the shortest period of time. Translife Education's classes focus on effective learning, with our teachers handpicking out the best materials from past year papers and reference book to better prepare students for their exams. Our classes are conducted via Click Meeting webinar, which allows students the full flexibility to study anytime, anywhere. Other than that, we emphasize two-way communication among students and teachers in each learning sessions. This ensures our students are completely clear about what they are learning. All notes and videos are also accessible even after class, where students are free to revise and repeat the course whenever they want, so they don't have to worry about missing out in class again. Students who have been following our